Yo, what is up guys, it is me, Apex Gamers, and today I'm back with a brand new video. And this video is, you've probably read the title, but this video is about 10 crucial tips for advanced players. As you all know, Apex Legends has become a legend in the Battle Royale genre, and here are some important tips for advanced players who want to get even there. Apex Legends is one of the many in the Battle Royale trend, but it has truly found it off its stride. After establishing refreshing traits like its ping system and faster gameplay, there has been a satisfying increase in content over time. EA Arts has similarly improved Battlefront 2 in its way. Respawn even started off the new year with an event that cycles down multiple limited time modes every 2 days. And with Season 4 just around the corner, Season 5 has launched, what am I saying? With Season 5 just launched, many newcomers have found their skills since launch. The level of strategy is also far more pronounced for the genre, as essential among teammates that frequently lack common sense. So here are some clever tips for skilled players that have learned to become creative and quick-witted. Number 1. Armor swap. Unless you're sporting some gold, healing can easily get you killed, and even if you eliminate an entire squad, you are always vulnerable to a third party. They will be looking to take advantage of your weakened health after healing all the gunfire. True, many have learned that looting an eliminated enemy will offer up a full body shield. However, this can also be crucial in the middle of a gunfight. If you're out of shield cells or batteries, you can easily finish off a knocked opponent for their armor. More likely, it can also generally be worth it to swap lesser armor sitting nearby just to survive in a pinch, particularly if your teammates are down, leaving you without cover time. Number 2. Wire hop. Ziplines are always tricky. Despite allowing you to traverse great distances, most important is it is very difficult to aim while riding a zipline, and you're perfectly lined up for the enemy. Additionally, the entire zipline wobbles. This further signals players who might not even notice you at first, so there will frequently be occasions to turn around and hop in order to go backwards. This method can be spammed while moving around. This is useful to be preventative, but especially when you're under fire. Jump, catch onto the zipline again, and swiftly repeat. But once you're near the end of the zipline, quit, because it will automatically reverse your direction instead of continuing forward. 8. Number 3. Balloon surveillance. Jump towers will consistently give away your position once you launch from the top, and often they are used in a hurry to outrun the relentless ring. But those players who rotate with strategy can use jump towers for another purpose: recon. Rise up to the tower, and just before you reach the balloon, drop back down. This can allow you to review vast distances of the surrounding area. This will help to locate enemy squads, spot which supply bins have been looted, and plot your next course. Even if an enemy spots you, at least you aren't walking into their ambush up ahead. Tip number 4. Control your magazine. Particularly with an automatic weapon, it can be easy to exhaust your entire magazine the instant an enemy pops out, but it's always important to control your panic and to refrain from stubbornness. If you are missing, do not continue to spray and pray. Just take a split second to readjust and secure a well-aimed shot instead. It might seem counterintuitive, but firepower doesn't necessarily compensate for lesser aim. Skilled shooters have developed tricky strafe as far as Halo, and worse, they shoot simultaneously, so do not force yourself to reload, or resort to a less secondary weapon unless you have to. And if the enemy peeks out from the corner, don't unload an entire magazine just hoping to clip them. Number 5. Lifeline shield. Although lifeline heals more quickly, including down teammates, her shield is a beacon to the enemy. It signals an enemy squad to push you, because 2/3 of your team is occupied. However, these characteristics can be used to your advantage in a pinch. Firstly, you can use the whirring sound of the DOC as bait to suggest that you need healing when you don't. The same goes for Lifeline Shield, luring the enemy to attack when you're actually ready to defend. But trickiest of all, you can use Lifeline Shield as a literal shield in close quarters combat. Begin to revive a teammate just while the enemy is shooting, then release and fire back. Repeat as necessary, and it might just save you. These tactics are especially handy when both teammates are down. Number 6. Portal for revival. Portal Shell has had the right idea. Now make Gladys proud. Obviously, Wraith's ability to phase while she extends a portal is highly useful for crossing dangerous terrain. Your entire squad can escape with the shot of a sniper. However, Wraith's portal is also useful for down teammates. Instead of defending another knock teammate who tried to be a lone wolf, offer them a portal safely. You can revive them on the end rather than fend off the chaos. This is also a great way to help out a teammate that might otherwise bleed after the bone. If they are out of health, they can still crawl through the Wraith's portal to survive even longer. Number 7. Final round ultimates. The final round can result in some bizarre positions. This is when even the tournaments become messy. Strategy is correspondingly reduced as the ring subtract available area. This also heightens the effects of every maneuver. Ultimates can be used to turn the tide in the final round. Lifeline is care package can offer you cover if everyone's forced into the open. Pathfinder zipline can be used to swing back and forth like the equally quippy Spider-Man, above a maelstrom of warring squads in the tiniest zone. And if teams are trapped above and below each other, some ultimates are decide champion. Drop airstrikes at your feet to attack the ceiling, or if it's a health war, use the maximum capacity of Wraith Sport to survive the orange as it closes in completely. Number 8. Nauseous Cover.